Hello, welcome back to another Music Tots Online. Are you ready to get started? Let's see what's in envelope number 1. Inside our pink envelope today, we have heads, shoulders, knees and toes. So we need some space for this one. Are you ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Well done. Let's see what's inside envelope number 2. In our yellow envelope today, we have the ants went marching. So for this one, we need to start with 2 ants. Here we go. The ants went marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 2 by 2, the little one stopped to tie his shoe. And they all went marching across the floor, under the door, out in the rain, zoom, zoom, zoom. The ants went marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 3 by 3, the little one stopped to climb a tree. And they all went marching across the floor, under the door, out in the rain, zoom, zoom, zoom. The ants went marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 4 by 4, the little one stopped to knock on the door. And they all went marching across the floor, under the door, out in the rain, zoom, zoom, zoom. The ants went marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The ants went marching 5 by 5, the little one stopped to do a jive. And they all went marching across the floor, under the door, out in the rain, zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's see what's in envelope number 3, our musical instrument envelope. So if you have a musical instrument, get it ready. In our orange envelope, we have Humpty Dumpty. Okay, so we'll start with the actions and then we'll do it again with our instruments. Are you ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Poor Humpty Dumpty. Now, if you have an instrument, get it now. If not, you can clap along or you can do those actions. I have a little shaker today. Are you ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh, poor Humpty Dumpty. Instruments down and we'll move on to envelope number 4. What's our song in our blue envelope today? It's Wiggly Woo. So you need your wiggly worms for this one. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all day and wiggle all night. He wiggles to the left and he wiggles to the right. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly, wig, wig, wiggly, wig, wig, wiggly, woo, woo, woo. We have one more song today. Let's find out what it is in envelope number 5. Our purple envelope. Here we go. It's 5 little men in a flying saucer. Get your 5 men ready. 5 little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! 4 little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! 3 little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! 2 little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! 1 little man in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. He looked left and right, but he didn't like the sight, so that man flew away. Whoosh! No more men in our flying saucers. I'm going to head over for craft time now. I'm going to leave you with my special guest for story. I'll see you in a minute.
I panicked. How could I do that? What kind of friend am I? Hello, I'm Peter, one of Jesus' friends. Not a very good friend, though. You see, Jesus had been arrested and taken away. The others, they ran away, but I followed him, as I always had. It was cold, so cold. So I went to a fire in the courtyard, where the high priest's servants were. Boy, that was a mistake. One of them recognised me. She said, "Are you not one of Jesus' friends?" And what did I say? No. I said, no. I lied. And then another servant asked me the same thing, and again, I said no. And then someone else asked me. They said they thought they'd seen me with Jesus. And I told them I didn't know this Jesus. That's 3 times I lied and said I didn't know Jesus. 3 times I lied. But Jesus knew I was going to. He told me that before the night was through, I would deny knowing him 3 times. And as soon as I lied, that 3rd time, what happened? The cockerel crowed. It was morning. I ran. And now, Jesus is truly alone. Thank you, Peter, for that story. I'm sorry you don't feel like Jesus' friend, but I'm sure he knows you love him. So today, we're going to make a Jesus is my friend sign. So what you need is a piece of paper, which I'm going to have this way around, a pencil. I'm going to use a pen so you can see it, but you can use a pencil. And then something to decorate your sign with. And I'm going to use glue and glitter for mine. But you could use colours or stickers if that's what you've got at home. So first you need an adult to help you to write in bubble writing, Jesus is my friend. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to write Jesus. It's J E S U S. is, that's an I, and another S. My is an M. And a Y. And friend, F. R. I. E. N. And D. So it's not very neat, mine, but there it is. Jesus is my friend. Now what I'm going to do, I just do it on a little bit of mine. So I'm going to put some glitter on. What I might do for now is I'll just put some glitter in Jesus, because you don't want to sit there and watch me do this all the time, do you? So I'm going to write Jesus in the glue. I'm going to get some glitter. I'm just going to tip some glitter out onto my sign. You can see I'm having to shake the glitter out to get it through the lid. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake some of that extra glitter off into a bin. So my bin is just here. I'm just going to shake the extra glitter off over the bin. And there you can see my Jesus is now red and glittery. Now I can do that with the rest of my sign too, but I don't want you to be bored watching me. So I'm going to leave it there for this week. I'll finish that on my own time, and I shall see you back here next week for the next part of this interesting story. We'll see if we find out what's going to happen to Jesus. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.